Another presentation was made at the recent Richmond Council Committee of the Whole regarding physician recruitment for our area. It was presented by the committee known as Cape Breton South Recruiting for Health. The delegates were former Port Hawkesbury Town Councillor Trevor Boudreau, a longtime front person for the committee, and Maggie MacDonald, who is the committee's healthcare recruitment navigator. They addressed the history of the Cape Breton South Recruiting for Health Committee and its efforts over the past year, but they also spoke to a question from Richmond Warden Amanda Mumberket about the need for proper housing for potential new doctors and nurses in the Strait area. Here's that conversation right now.
Housing is my number one challenge, definitely, in both areas, so the town of Port Hawkesbury and Richmond. So what I'm finding, most healthcare professionals who I'm in contact with daily often want to be housed around the town of Port Hawkesbury or close to Evanston, I guess, where the Strait Hospital is located. And yeah, housing is not easy to find. Here, it's very spread out in Richmond County, as you all know. Port Hawkesbury, you can find it, but it's not, how do I say, up to par. I wouldn't recommend it for healthcare professionals to come and be happy here. So you might want to add to that.
And certainly, other parts of the province have recognized this as well. So an example is in Yarmouth. What has happened there is actually one of the credit unions in the community actually stepped up with some businesses and said, you know what, this is important. We will need to attract and retain physicians in our area. And so they've created a building where they have apartments and also a space for residents, for medical students, for people coming into work. And so that has been a very important part for them, and they recognize that early. And I think you're seeing this across the board. So, these healthcare providers who are interested in potentially moving here don't necessarily have the luxury of just coming and taking a tour around always. So they're looking for housing right away. I mean, we had a couple of nurses that were looking early on, and thank you to Amanda for helping us out finding some. But really, it comes down to we're scattered, and we're I just gave Maggie a heads up. I just got a message from someone else looking for housing, and so this is while I'm sitting here. So this is an ongoing issue, and one that I think we all need to work on to address. And if it's not just for these professionals. Obviously, this is something bigger.
I really think it's important for us to bring that to light, and maybe there is some kind of connection we could make with the Strait Richmond Housing Coalition as well, just in terms of understanding what the inventory of property is like out there.